Oh my God, how do I do that in 30 seconds?
I was going to say you haven't yet, so don't worry about it. So
So today we want to talk about the people who actually do the work at the farm. The farm is JenEhr, which is Jensen and Earhart. And when we started the farm, we could do this by ourselves. When we had 30 CSA members, maybe going to a farmer's market, but we could do this by ourselves with a lot of hours and a lot of work. But there was a point where the farm wanted to grow, needed to grow. We had more people that we wanted to serve and provide really good food for. So what we needed to do was we needed to bring on employees. And that's been a process that's been incredibly gratifying as well as frustrating at times, as you might imagine. But the thing that we want people to remember is that, first of all, JenEhr isn't just Paul and Kate. It is a group of people who really make things happen.
do you remember where you were? Do you want me to roll back?
No, you can just start with Paul.
Oh, you were done?
Yeah, it was done.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it's really important to realize that and to recognize the people that actually do the work on the ground, no matter if it's farming or if it's in a kitchen or a hospital or wherever. Things don't run without the person taking out the trash, without the person cleaning up, without the person doing all that mundane work that in our society today we don't give any credit to those people. On this farm we have an excellent crew of very hard-working people who do just a fantastic job of bunching radishes, cutting broccoli, packing boxes, making sure the right stuff goes to the right market, the right the right wholesale orders, that does all those repetitive, mundane things. Oftentimes when we look at a farm or a restaurant or something, it's like, oh, look at Kay and Paul, they're the farmers. Well, hold on a second. There's a whole bunch of other people that are really responsible for making sure that Kay and Paul can be Kay and Paul and do the things that they do.
So we want to thank our crew. We want to thank them for doing such a great job and putting up with Kay and Paul, which can be a challenge as well. We want to thank them for producing and harvesting and weeding and washing and trellising some really great food for all of us this season.
Yay.
Okay, now I want to talk about 2015.
Okay.
Am I done?
You're not done. You stay right here.
Okay.
I want people to see you so they know it's not just me.
No, I'm going.
I'll try. It's the cooler is just packed full of stuff. It's hard to.
Okay, you'll find
I can
something
come
for Matt.
back. Actually, I've got to.
Do you want to wait until next week and pick something up?
I can do that.
Where
if
are you
that's
doing
easier.
Thanksgiving?
My sister's.
Are you bringing produce or do you? I mean,
I
I'm just.
certainly can. Would Wednesday work? We need to hear this.
All right, so 2015, JenEhr is starting to gear up for having employees for our 2015 year. We have an incredible core staff of 5 people, but we need to add 3 people to that staff. Those 3 people need to work with my crew, need to harvest, weed, trellis, all of the things that it takes to get food from a seed to our customers' plates. What we'd like you to do is, if you're interested, first of all, you need to have some kind of farm experience. That could be a year internship, that could be growing up on a dairy farm, a horse farm, but we want you to have some farm experience. Next thing we want you to do, send us a resume. It doesn't need to be a professional resume, but send me a resume so that I know what you've done, so that we have a place that we start talking from. Send me 3 references. I want to know where you've worked before. This whole interviewing and hiring process, we want the right fit, which means we want to get as much information ahead of time so that when you come out to sit down with Paul and Kay, we have a place to start. Then what we do is, if you're a good fit, we think you're a good fit for the farm, then we're going to set you loose with our crew for a day. We will pay you for a day's worth of your labor for the second interview, but we want you to work with our crew. We want you to see if the farm and the crew and the farmers are a fit for you as well as a fit for us. This is a season-long commitment. We start at a living wage. Our crew gets a wage, an hourly wage, with anywhere from 40 to 60 hours a week for work. They get 2 meals a week that we have a farm chef prepare for you, 1 chicken a week, and all of the produce that your family can use, including produce to freeze, can, store over the winter. So please send us your resume along with an email to JenEhr@AOL.com. We're already going to be hiring starting January 1st. Please let us know. Paul, anything else?
Anything else? As Kay said, we have a very tight crew right now. We have people that have been here 6 and 5 years, and a couple of people here 2 years. They work really well together. The crew is kind of its own organism as far as how they do a lot of the work on the farm here. As the owners and bosses of the farm, we try to give direction, make sure they have all the things they need to get things done, and we talk over things at the beginning of the day and throughout the day, but a lot of that is really up to the crew, how the crew gets a lot of things done during the day. They're very self-motivated, very hard workers, and you need to be able to keep up with our crew, because it's important to them that we have people that are good hard workers that are proud of what they're doing, and our crew does an excellent job, and they are very proud of what they do.
Last thing we need, we're looking for a pack shed manager. This is a job that requires fastidious attention to detail. It's a job that requires you to be on your feet all day. You need to be able to lift at least 50 pounds. You need to be able to handle a multitude of things coming in to the pack shed. You need to be able to work in hot weather and cold weather. You're up to your elbows in water all of the time. But this really is a central part of from the field to our customer. So if those qualities appeal to you, or things that intrinsically that you could do, again, send us a resume via email, JenEhr@AOL.com.
Do you want me to say anything about pack shed?
Nope. Okay.
Good.